work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard.
Okay.
Okay, it's ready. So my student action project is on should students be paid for their grades, and I just want to get you guys' opinion on it about the whole situation. Period. It's a question asked around America. A few schools have already done studies on it. Some have been successful, and then we have had some that are not successful. So, can you guys tell me what you think about it?
What do you mean? What can you elaborate on this a little more?
Basically, have you guys ever been like, have your parents ever gave you like, oh, well, if you make A's, you may get $5. If you make B's, you may get 10. B's, I mean, you may get 4. Things like that. Those are what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, since you said that, I really think that they shouldn't do that. We're already in a $1 trillion deficit because of more tax cuts and for people, and it really, once you think about it, it really makes no sense. The idea just makes no sense whatsoever.
You should just make grades, make good grades. You have to be paid for it, because you'll get a job like in the future.
No, not really. What I have found out within my study is that a Louisiana community college did do this for a semester, and what they found out was that it actually did help increase people's confidence. It helped them, it motivated them to do better. It helped low-income families and things like that. And if you guys don't pay attention to a whole lot of school, more of your, you go to school, go to lunch with your friends, more of your friends are having free or reduced lunch. So I believe even when paying for good grades, that would increase free or reduced lunch. What do you guys think about that?
You believe that it would increase or decrease?
Decrease it, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, free reduced lunch. Well, let's say from social status. In the social status, there are more people who are below what, let's say, middle class. They're either below middle class or borderline middle class. We have more people in that range, and less people on top who have money. But let's just say, because of years and years of constant taxing and all this other jazz with taking away people's money and giving it to people who really do not need it, or let's say people who don't work for it. Let's say, like now we're giving our taxpayer dollars are paying for people who sit around all day, they drink beers, and they don't work. They choose not to work, and it's just hurting our economy. We probably have more people wasting their money on extra things. Let's say instead of, they're not in the hospital and they're wasting their money on marijuana. They really get high and get a job and actually get some money you can keep a house, keep a job, and all this other stuff, other than just smoking their life away.
So something else that I found out about is, even when they did pay these kids, the kids went and enrolled themselves in more classes. If they started doing that, would you guys enroll yourselves in more classes?
Yeah.
I enroll myself in classes just because of knowledge, just having knowledge. Knowledge is power, once you think about it.
You got a point.
Earning money for that's just stupid once you think about it. It's just like, think of it this way. You've ever had a teacher give you out fake money before? You've had that before. Well, back in whenever I was in elementary school, they had the teacher, they'd give you fake money, and you get this amount of money, and you get build it from A's, B's, C's, and stuff like that. Sure, it worked, but it's just fake money. At the end of the day, people were going to waste it on other things that completely don't even last that long.
But that is one important thing to consider, because that's how it is in the real world. It could be fake money in the class for whatever reason, and you can kind of picture it as when you are paid to, that's like being paid to actually do your job. Why should you get extra to do what you're supposed to do?
Exactly.
But that's what happens sometimes in society, and if that gives an incentive, and that's why research is so important, because it kind of looks at, depending upon the type of research that you're looking at, it can help you determine what to improve upon, or rather there is nothing that needs to be changed, that it just needs to be maybe researched more. And looking at grades, if being paid was an incentive to increase their grades, but also as a matter of increasing the number or the types of classes or difficulty of classes they were taking, it could push them over to where they have a better appreciation for education. Some people, and it sounds like you, Trey, have some basic understanding of this is what I go to school for and that's what I'm supposed to do. Unfortunately, everybody doesn't have that same push. And so for some people, and it doesn't really matter to me either way, but I believe for some people, they need that little extra nudge. And it might be you're primarily talking about monetary, but some people would probably improve if they receive some encouragement. And sometimes, as you mentioned, some of the low-income families, people that may be living below the poverty level, may not have the same advantages as those in higher classes. That's not to say that they are less intelligent, because that's so not the case. But we can look at it in terms of monetary gift, which is, I think, what Darnell is talking about, but also other incentives. Because technically, if we look at it, these are college students, and it can happen in the high school to college. Scholarships are incentives to make good grades. So we're paying, technically, we're paying for you having a 4.0 or a 3.5 versus the person who has a 1.
Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard.